Welcome back to a video after so long. Yes, there are several reasons for that. I wasn't getting enough time for making the videos and editing them, but now the issues have been solved and I will be more punctual. So today's video is going to be based on how to factorize quadratic expressions. It is part of the mathematics of class 7th, and I'm going to do more videos like this, like the mathematics of class 6 and 7, because this is the critical stage of math. Students build their foundation of the math in the senior classes because many students struggle. So I'm just going to make more videos like this and just hope that it comes in as helpful for someone. So for now, let's go to the whiteboard and learn. Here we have the board. So first of all, what are quadratic expressions? So you can see quadratic expressions are expressions with the highest variable power being 2. For example, x squared plus 5x plus 6. So this x has the highest power 2, so this is a quadratic expression, but you might have noticed that this x doesn't have highest power 2, it has highest power 1. Well, that is because it is the highest variable power. Highest. It can be lower than that, but it cannot be higher than that. So it's not necessary that every variable in the question has to have the power 2. So let me actually show you the solution of this expression. So here's the first step, and you might have seen that we've written a 3 and a 2 instead of the 5. It's pretty simple if you look at it that way, because 3 plus 2 makes 5, and we are going to do the opposite of expansion, because factorization is basically the opposite of expansion and simplification. So to solve the first step, you must know two numbers which, if multiplied, give you the last term, but if added, gives you the middle term. Now, if there was minus 6 right here, then you would have to find terms that are multiplied give you the last term, but if the bigger term is subtracted from the smaller term, then that gives you the middle term. So here we found that the numbers are 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 plus 3 gives you 5. Now you always write the bigger number before the smaller number. Now let me do the second step and explain further. So here's the second step. So basically, what factorization of quadratic expressions is all about is breaking the terms down. First we broke the middle term into 2, and then we broke this x squared plus 3x, and let me underline it. Here I've underlined it. So with the factorization of quadratic expressions, you always get 4 terms before the step of making the brackets. So this is a pretty simple question. So the step before making the brackets was actually the first step, and there may be more detail to this, but I'm just talking about the mathematics of class 7th. And even in class 7th, I have come across more advanced and difficult questions that I will be doing a separate video on, because this video is already getting long. So we have to find the common variable or number in the two terms of our underline. So here we can see that x is common, because when variables multiply, they give you the same variable with the square sign to indicate that they are multiplied by themselves 2 times. So here, because x is common, we have put x outside the bracket, and we've put another x in the bracket, because x multiplied by x give you x square. So we've written plus 3 because it's plus 3x. So when 3 is multiplied with this x, it gives you 3x. And same for this, except that we put 2 outside, because 2 was the only number common in these, because you can't have x because 6 doesn't have x. You can't have 3 because 2 doesn't come in the table of 3. So you can have 2 because 6 does come in the table of 2. So I've written 2 outside the bracket, and x plus 3 is inside. And now for the third step. Here's the third step, the answer. So the way I obtain this is by writing the terms that are inside the bracket and outside the bracket into two different brackets without any sign in the middle. So we can see that the terms inside the brackets are x and 3, and then another x and another 3. So we took them common and we wrote them once, x plus 3, and we still had the brackets. And now what is left? X plus 2, because plus 2 and x are outside, so we wrote them in another bracket without any sign in the middle, and that is your answer. Just so you know, I will be making more parts of this because this video is already getting too long and yet I've only explained one question. There are many other difficult questions of the factorization, and I just want to help as many students out there as possible, as well as increase my own knowledge as much as possible. So I'm going to make more videos like this, and not just mathematics, I will also do other subjects. So for now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment down below to give me feedback, and subscribe to get notified of when the future videos come out. Goodbye.